Hello, I'm Alex, the Bacano Insurance Journalist. I am excited to save money regarding things such as insurance, health, life, accident, you name it, it's all good. Let's talk today about a topic that is fairly interesting. Now, this topic is, why do you need life insurance? Let's go. Life insurance is one of those things that is seldom talked about. It's seldom discussed. Nobody ever sits there and says, hey, let's talk about life insurance. Life insurance seems like super useful or super intelligent to talk about. But realistically speaking, life insurance is one of the greatest ways to change lives immediately. And I don't mean just because someone passed away. Obviously that's awful. But what we're talking about here is that life insurance serves a purpose, and it has many uses. Some of these uses tied to life insurance are, for example, being able to pass on wealth from one generation to another, ensuring that the next generation doesn't incur massive debts such as student loans that are not discharged at death, or that we're able to continue a business. If you worked your entire life, you created a small business, you have workers that depend on you, you have put in so much time and effort, and if you were to pass away, God forbid, because we can never predict when death happens, right? If you were to pass away, now you're able to take that business and you're able to then pass it on to the next person. That's massive. That's like a big deal. To be able to do these things, that's amazing, right? To be able to grab your business, what you created, and watch it transcend time. That is indescribable. But here's the thing, life insurance has been always tied to very nefarious, shady people, and it is just not necessarily something that's easy to approach. I want to go ahead and share with you why you need to take a look at Ladder or Lemonade or even Sprout, which I made a video of. Make sure to check it out. That video was pretty informative as to what it is and what they accomplish. I think if you're looking for life insurance, that is probably a good place to start. Anyway, going back to what we're talking about here, life insurance. It is super important for many reasons, all right? One of the reasons I didn't discuss as well is that life insurance can also be used as a financial instrument. So if you were to take out a loan, you can borrow against your life insurance policy. I wouldn't recommend that, obviously, but it's one of those things that you can do. Additionally, life insurance is usually tax-free. That means that your inheritance is passed on to someone else that way, right? There really isn't a reason to not get life insurance, unless, of course, you're concerned about the premium cost, which can, if you're, tight on margin or tight on finances, it can be a burden, maybe $30, $40 as an additional tank of gas every single month. However, if you do have strong life insurance, you're able to avoid the long-term problem. Some people even speculate that if you had just as a society, if we go and create life insurance that is subsidized, that we provide for our most vulnerable populations, we can eradicate, we can eliminate, we can end poverty within a single generation. That's the power of life insurance. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's saying we need to do it. We should. It probably costs us a fraction of what we pay for all these other programs. Could you imagine that? Instead of having welfare, or instead of having this, you just have life insurance. Every single person inherits it. They have to take a set of classes to ensure that they know what the heck they're doing, and then they're just getting money blindly. And before you know it, we have a whole different society. I want to learn about how life insurance has changed your life. Maybe you have questions. What are some questions that you have regarding life insurance that maybe I can answer? Maybe that can provide light. Additionally, if you're one of these people that you had life insurance and you ran into problems because you just maybe didn't like the setup or something in place, let me know. I'm curious to see why or what that is that helps alleviate those problems. Think about it for a moment, right? We have one of the greatest musicians of all time, B.B. King. How do we know that B.B. King existed? How do we know that Michael Jackson existed? How do we know that they existed? They left us something. They left us their collective works. They left us a body of music that we can then listen to, and then we can then say they were great. And that's the whole thing about life insurance. Life insurance is your way of making your album, of making your song, of making sure that generations that come after you have that sort of understanding of the power of the greatness that you were. Not just in your words, not just in your actions, but in what you left them. Life is infinitely easier for those that have resources than those who don't. We already know this. This is indisputable. Someone like Tucker Carlson has a massive inheritance. Doesn't have to work the same as anyone else. You and I, we may very well have to work the rest of our lives. And that is why life insurance is so important. We can start the next generation off on the right foot, being able to have money for a down payment on a home, being able to have money for a down payment on a car, being able to have money in case of emergency just set aside. That is the power of life insurance. If you liked the video, you thought it was useful, you know what it is, go ahead and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. And as always, take care of yourself. Bye.